The following is a short tutorial on how to assess discussions inside of D2L. So to start, you can either go to Course Tools and click on Discussions, or you can go to the D2L Discussions app icon and click there. Once inside of here, you'll go to the topic that you're looking to assess. So for instance, this one, and click on the drop-down arrow, and you'll see that Assess Topic is one of the possible choices. So when you click on Assess Topic, you're going to see that the users inside of here are going to be listed below, and you're going to see, because I set topic scores to it out of 10, that's going to be one option, and also this one just shows that I've set a rubric to it. So if I want to say assess this test student in D2L and just apply a score to that, I can click on their name, and you'll see that it gives me the option to give them a score. So I say they get 9 out of 10, I can give feedback in the box below. And what's really nice about the D2L discussion is not only will you get to see their initial post, you'll get to see all of the posts that they've posted and all of the other threads throughout this topic. So you can see that those two are there. I can just go up, set my mark, and give feedback, and then I can save and close that. Now, if I selected to add a rubric when creating the discussion, you'll see that that rubric name will appear here. So if I click on that, when I come in, you're going to see that my rubric is there, and you can see that my different criteria are here along with the levels, so I can go through and select the level for each criteria. You'll notice that when I select the level, it gives me the option to add feedback here. And you'll also notice that once I'm done selecting each criteria, then it will tally up a point system for me, and it will give me the option to add feedback here. But again, one thing that's really nice is that all the posts will come underneath this post, and I can see everything that person's added to the thread. You'll notice now that you can see that down here, you can see that when I added the 9 out of 10 score, we'll add that mark there. As well, if I use a rubric, it will give me a leveled mark. And you can just continue to go down your students and mark one after another using this format. Another nice feature inside of here is when you return back to look at your topics, you can also click on the drop down and see View Topic Statistics. When you go into here, it will give you an overview of number of threads, total replies, things like that, and you can actually go down here and see who's posted how many times, who's read how many different posts, and things like that. All of the information that is gathered within that discussion. So it's a nice tool to get a quick overview of how that discussion is going. The last thing I'd like to show you is how students can access the feedback and marks that were given to them in the discussion. So if I go into my class list, I'm just going to impersonate one of the students within the discussion, just to show you what it would look like from their angle. So when they come in, they can go to their D2L discussions, and when they go down, they're going to be able to click on there, and they'll be able to rejoin that discussion. But you notice they're not going to be able to actually see how they were assessed on what they did within that, right? So where they find that is in their student tools, they find user progress. Inside user progress, they're going to go down, and this basically tracks what they've done inside of D2L. So if you look down and you go to discussions, you're going to see that there's two different discussions that they've been enrolled in. When we look in here, you'll see that they posted in here, so we can click on one topic. We can see analyze the video below that they got 9 out of 10 on it. But if we click on details there, that's where the rubric's going to come, and it tells them they got a level 3, they got a 10 out of 12. And if they click on the rubric, if any feedback was given within that rubric, it would appear within here. And they can also even go back and look at their posts if they wanted to. So that's how students would check how they did inside of each discussion after it was assessed. Thank you for watching this short tutorial on how to assess discussions inside of D2L.